Hi everyone, this is Chanti from InfoBuddy and welcome to the daily current affairs session of 14th August 2020. This session contains 10 questions. For each question, you have 5 seconds to answer. Write down your answers in the comment box. The topics that are going to be covered in this session are World Elephant Day, Sputnik 5, Mukhyamantri Kisan Sahay Yojana, Great Hornbills, Our Only Home, a climate appeal to the world, Krishi Megh, Papum Reserve Forest, Student Entrepreneurship Program, Arrow 2, Forbes World's Highest Paid Actors of 2020. Before going to the session, one request from my side. If you like this video, please do a like, and if you found this is useful for others, then share it to others. And if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon to receive all notifications. So coming to the first question of the day, when is the World Elephant Day observed globally? World Elephant Day is an international annual event on August 12, dedicated to the preservation and protection of world's elephants. The idea of World Elephant Day was conceived by Canadian filmmakers. On the eve of celebrating the World Elephant Day, India launched a national portal called Suraksha. The goal of International Elephant Day is to create awareness of the urgent plight of African and Asian elephants. African elephants are listed as vulnerable and Asian elephants are endangered of the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. So this World Elephant Day is an international annual event on August 12th. Option C is the correct answer. Next question. Which country became the first to grant regulatory approval to a COVID-19 vaccine Sputnik 5? Russia becomes the first country to officially register a coronavirus, that is COVID-19 vaccine, and declare it ready for use. The vaccine will be marketed in foreign markets under the name Sputnik 5 after the world's first satellite Sputnik. The vaccine has been developed jointly by Gamaleya Research Institute of Epidemiology and Microbiology and the Russian Defense Ministry. It is expected that Russia will make the vaccine available to the public on January 1st, 2021. India is among 20 countries which has expressed interest in obtaining the vaccine. The production of the Sputnik 5 in Russia is financed by Russian Development Investment Fund RDIF. Phase 3 clinical trials will be held in different countries including India, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Brazil and Philippines. This will be followed by mass production in other countries in collaboration with local financing institutions. About Russia, the capital of Russia is Moscow and the currency is Russian ruble. The president of Russia is Vladimir Putin. So option B, Russia is the correct answer. Next question. Which state government has launched a new scheme Mukhyamantri Kisan Sahay Yojana? On August 10, 2020, the Gujarat government launched this Mukhyamantri Kisan Sahay Yojana. This scheme will replace Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana in the state for the current year alone. The scheme is being replaced as the insurance firms have sought high premium from the government this time. If approved, the state government will have to pay 4,500 crore rupees. The amount is much higher than the average yearly premium of 1800 crores. The compensation is to be provided if the loss of the crop is more than 33% due to excess rain or drought or unseasonal rainfall. Under this scheme, a farmer can get compensation for a maximum of 4 hectares of land. If the crop loss of the farmer is between 33% and 66%, the farmer will get compensation of 20,000 rupees per hectare for a maximum of 4 hectares. If the crop loss is above 60%, the farmer will get compensation of 25,000 rupees per hectare for maximum of 4 hectares. The farmers will also get additional compensation under the State Disaster Response Fund. Under this, the new scheme is to benefit 56 lakh farmers of the state. Also, it is simpler than that of Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana PMFBY. A dedicated portal is to be launched under the scheme for the farmers to register online. The tribal farmers registered under Forest Rights Act are also eligible to gain benefits under this scheme. So, Gujarat, option C is the correct answer. Next question. Consider the following statements about Great Hornbills. Statement 1. The Great Hornbill is the state bird of Arunachal Pradesh and Kerala. Statement 2. It is listed as endangered in the IUCN Red List. Right. The hornbills are a family of birds found in tropical and subtropical Africa and Asia. India is home of 9 species of hornbills. The northeastern region has the highest diversity of hornbill species within India. Papum RF is a nesting habitat of the 3 species of hornbills, the great hornbill, feathered hornbill, and the oriental pie hornbill. The great hornbill is the state bird of Arunachal Pradesh and Kerala. They are the cultural symbols of some ethnic communities in the northeast, especially the Naishi of Arunachal Pradesh. They are referred as the forest engineers or farmers of forest for playing a key role in dispersing seeds of tropical trees and indicate the prosperity and balance of the forest they build nests in. The Hornbill Festival celebrated in Nagaland is named after the bird hornbill, which is the most revered and admired bird of the Nagas. The conservation status currently 26 out of 62 species of hornbills are globally threatened or near threatened with extinction, with all other species listed as least concern according to the International Union of Conservation of Nature IUCN Red List of threatened species. The great hornbill is evaluated as vulnerable. It is protected at the highest level under Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So coming to the question, the great hornbill is the state bird of Arunachal Pradesh and Kerala is right. Statement 1 is correct. Statement 2, it is listed as endangered in IUCN Red List. So it is wrong. The great hornbill is evaluated as vulnerable as per the IUCN Red List. So statement 2 is wrong. So option A, one only is the correct answer. Next question. Who is the author of the book Our Only Home, A Climate Appeal to the World? The Tibetan spiritual leader Dalai Lama will release a new book titled Our Only Home, A Climate Appeal to the World on climate change with German environmental journalist Franz Alt in November. The Dalai Lama in the book calls on political decision makers to fight against deadlock and ignorance on the issue of climate change and to stand up for a different, more climate friendly world and for the younger generation to assert their right to regain its future. It follows his 2019 publication dedicated to children, The Seed of Compassion, Lessons from the Life and Teachings of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, his autobiography and a book on philosophy. In 2018, Ecology, Ethics and Interdependence, the Dalai Lama in Conservation with Leading Thinkers on Climate Change was published. So, Dalai Lama is the author of the book Our Only Home, A Climate Appeal to the World. Next question. Recently, initiative Krishi Megh is aimed at protecting the precious data of which of the following organizations? Union Minister of Agricultural and Farmers Welfare virtually launched this Krishi Megh along with KVC Alunet. KVC ALUNET. Krishi Vidyalaya Chatar Alumni Network and online accreditation system for higher agricultural education institutions. HEI. Krishi Megh is the National Agricultural Research Education System Cloud Infrastructure and Services. The aim of this Krishi Megh is to protect the precious data of the government's premier research body ICAR, that is Indian Council of Agricultural and Research. It has been set up at National Academy of Agricultural Research Management in Hyderabad. Krishi Megh has been set up under the National Agricultural Higher Education Project NAHEP, funded by the both government and World Bank. The Data Recovery Center at NAM, National Academy of Agricultural Research Management NAM, is synchronized with the data center at the main data center of ICAR is at Indian Agricultural Statistics Research Institute, Delhi. Built to migrate the risk, enhance the quality, availability and accessibility of e-governance, research, extension and education in field of agriculture in India. It is a step forward towards digital agriculture of New India. So option C, Indian Council of Agricultural Research Precious Data. So Krishi Megh is aimed to protecting the precious data of ICAR. Next question. Papum Reserve Forest, recently seen in news, is located in. Papum Reserve Forest is an important bird and biodiversity area of Arunachal Pradesh. It is located between two IBAs, Itanagar Wildlife Sanctuary to the east and Paki Wildlife Sanctuary to the west. This is Papum Reserve Forest. Papum Reserve Forest forms part of Eastern Himalayas endemic bird area. A large part of the site is covered by subtropical dry evergreen and semi-evergreen forests, while the higher areas are under subtropical broadleaf hill forest cover. This Papum Reserve Forest is a nesting habitat of three species of large, colorful fruit-eating hornbills, that is, great, feathered, and oriental pied. So, this is an important bird and biodiversity areas in Arunachal Pradesh. Next question. Which company, along with Niti Aayog's Atal Innovation Mission, released the second edition of Student Entrepreneurship Program? Atal Innovation Mission AIM of Niti Aayog, in collaboration with Dell Technologies, has launched the second edition of Student Entrepreneurship Program for student innovations of Atal Tinkering Labs. So option B, Dell Technologies. Coming to this SEP 2.0, the main objective is it will allow student innovators to work closely with Dell volunteers. They will receive mentor support, prototyping and testing support, end user feedback, intellectual property registration and patenting of ideas, processes and products, manufacturing support, as well as the launch support of the product in the market. As many as 1500 innovations were submitted in the last season of Atal Marathon, that is Atal Tinkering Labs Marathon, ATL Marathon in 2019. ATL Marathon is a national-wide contest where students identify community challenges and create grassroots innovations and solutions within their ATLs. 50 teams were selected and mentored by Atal Incubation Centers via Student Innovator Program 2.0. Student Innovator Program provides training on business and entrepreneurship skills to students. The top 8 will take their prototypes to product through SEP 2.0. Dell Technologies, along with Niti Aayog's Atal Innovation Mission, released the second edition of Student Entrepreneurship Program. Next question. Which country conducted the successful testing of its advanced missile defense system Arrow 2? Israel has successfully tested its advanced missile defense system Arrow 2 ballistic missile interceptor. The missile test was conducted in the test site in central Israel over the Mediterranean Sea. The Missile Defense Academy of the United States of America, along with Israeli Air Force and Israel Aerospace Industries, conducting the testing. Coming to this Arrow 2, the Arrow 2 interceptor engaged a Sparrow target missile which simulated a long-range surface-to-surface missile, performed the planned trajectory and destroyed the target. Arrow 2 is a multi-layered system designed and manufactured by Israel Aerospace Industries and Boeing US-based industry. It is designed to defend the short and mid-range rockets, and long-range missiles were introduced in March 2000. The Arrow 2 system along with the new generation Arrow 3 is a part of Israel's multi-layer defense doctrine which include Iron Dome, a short-range anti-rocket system and a David Sling, a medium to long-range missile defense system which can defend threats from outside the atmosphere. So Israel conducted successful testing of its advanced missile system Arrow 2. The present president of Israel is Reuven Ruvi Rivlin. The capital of Israel is Jerusalem and the Israel currency is Israeli New Shekel. Next question. Who has topped the Forbes World Highest Paid Actors of 2020 list? Forbes magazine has issued the highest paid actors of 2020. It released a list of top 10 world's highest paid actors in the year 2020. Dwayne Johnson is the most highly paid actor in Hollywood and standing at first place with 87 million earnings in 2020, followed by Ryan Reynolds with $71.5 million. The highest paid actors in Bollywood, Akshay Kumar has become the Indian actor who has listed in the top 10 highest paid actors of 2020 that was released by Forbes, and he counted for $48.5 million earnings in 2020. In the Forbes list, he gets 6th place. The Forbes world's highest paid actor is Dwayne Johnson. So, once again, a quick revision of all these questions. When is the World Elephant Day observed globally? August 12th. Which country became the first to grant regulatory approval to a COVID-19 vaccine, Sputnik 5? Russia names its first COVID-19 vaccine, that is Sputnik 5. Which state government has launched a new scheme, Mukhyamantri Kisan Sahay Yojana? Gujarat government. Consider the following statements about Great Hornbills. For this statement 1, it is the State Board of Arunachal Pradesh and Kerala, and it is listed as vulnerable in IUCN Red List. But in the question statement 2, endangered in the IUCN. So the statement 2 is wrong. Option 1 only is the correct answer. Next question. Who is the author of the book Our Only Home, a Climate Appeal to the World? Dalai Lama. Recently initiative Krishi Megh is aimed at protecting the precious data of the following organizations. Indian Council of Agricultural and Research ICAR. Papum Reserve Forest, recently seen in news, is located in Arunachal Pradesh. Which country along with Niti Aayog's Atal Innovation Mission released the second edition of Student Entrepreneurship Program, Dell Technologies? Which country conducted the successful testing of its advanced missile defense system Arrow 2? Israel. Who has topped the Forbes World's highest paid actors of 2020 list? Dwayne Johnson. Coming to India, Akshay Kumar with $48.5 million earnings. So today's question, which is the India's first private aerospace company to test fire first of its kind upper stage rocket engine named Raman? Yesterday's question, what is AR2770? AR2770, a massive sunspot group, was observed recently by spaceweather.com using images of sun's surface from NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory SDO. A sunspot is an area on the sun that appears dark on the surface and is relatively cooler than the surrounding parts. These spots, some as large as 50,000 kilometers in diameter, are the visible makers of the sun magnetic field, which forms a blanket that protects the solar system from harmful cosmic radiation. On the photosphere, the outer surface of the sun, which radiates heat and light, sunspots are the areas where the star's magnetic field is the strongest, around 2,500 times more than the Earth's magnetic field. Most sunspots appear in groups that have their own magnetic field, whose polarity reverses during every solar cycle, which takes around 11 years. In every such cycle, the number of sunspots increases and decreases. The current solar cycle, which began in 2008, solar minimum phase, when the number of sunspots and solar flares is at a routine low. So AR2770 is a massive sunspot group. So guys, I hope all of you enjoyed this session. Keep watching InfoBuddy and stay update yourself. That's it from this session. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe.